Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. I have some very bullish news to share with you all. Bank of America, one of the largest banks, is all in on crypto. They have released some cryptocurrency research and they've made some very positive statements about crypto. We are seeing banks, stock exchanges, investment firms, hedge funds, and many other corporates coming into crypto, guys. This asset class is here to stay and it is growing significantly. Now, if you're an XRP holder, I have some very bullish news for you. Groundbreaking news, to be in fact. The SEC lawsuit against Ripple, the judge Sarah Netburn, who's proceeding over this, or presiding, I should say, she's going to allow attorney John Deaton, who is obviously representing XRP holders, to participate in this trial or lawsuit, or however you want to call it. And I want to give you the details. This is not only great for XRP and Ripple, it is a hit against the SEC, and it is great for the rest of the crypto market. So I want to give you the breakdown there. Before we get into it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you don't have to pay high fees. OKCoin charges low fees, and you can also stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. You don't have to pay any fees. Now, OKCoin is the only exchange that you can buy Miami coin, which is obviously based on the city of Miami. So be sure to sign up, link in the description. All right, let's take a look at the market here. Today, Bitcoin hit $49,000. Right now, it's sitting at $49,168. We could hit $50,000 tonight or tomorrow, guys. We'll see what happens. But as I've been talking about, breakout upwards, right? When it was time for a dip, I said I'm expecting red candles. And now I'm expecting movement upwards, guys. I've seen this cycle play out before, and we see it is Bitcoin's going to double peak like it did in 2013. And of course, the altcoins will move with it. So we are seeing a formation of another green candle here in the move upwards. Now, don't get me wrong. Remember, nothing goes up in a straight line. Maybe after 4 green candles in a row, we'll have a pullback. That does not mean we're going to a bear market. We still have ways to go. Obviously, the macro level charts, the market cycles show this. So I'm very bullish, very optimistic. As I've always, well, I should say, as I've been on the record saying, if I were to split this into percentages, 85% that we continue into a bull run, 15% we don't. There may be just a black swan event and things don't go according to plan. So just keeping it real with you guys, right? But not our emotions or feelings, but rather what the data and market cycles tell us, and things are showing we are headed upwards. Now, here's some big news, guys. Bank of America launches research coverage for digital assets. This article was covered by Reuters today. Let me give you the details. Bank of America Corp published its first research coverage focused on cryptocurrencies and other digital assets on Monday, joining other mainstream financial institutions as they strengthen their involvement with the asset class. This is a beautiful paragraph, a beautiful sentence here. This is music to my ears because this means more adoption, more money coming into this asset class, and it's institutional money. This is so bullish. So the move, earlier reported by Bloomberg News, was confirmed later by Bank of America spokesperson. Listen to this, guys. The digital asset universe is too large to ignore, the bank's new cryptocurrencies and digital assets team said in its report. I could end the video right there. Obviously, we have more news to cover, but look at this sentiment, the change, the capitulation. Years ago, they were trying to stop people from buying crypto. Obviously, this started with Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan. Now a complete reversal of 180 here. This is so bullish, guys. And remember, they're building the infrastructure for a lot of their institutional clients, and there's a lot of funds that are going to be coming into this market. So the team appointed in July is headed by insider Alkesh Shah, a former technology analyst, the bank said. Despite wild price swings, digital assets such as Bitcoin have seen a broad institutional interest this year, with large Wall Street banks such as Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated having restarted their crypto trading desk. Very bullish news, guys. And it's, Metcalfe's law, game theory playing out. You have one bank make a move, Goldman Sachs, then JP Morgan, now Bank of America. We saw Citi make a move, BNY Mellon made a move. All the financial institutions are jumping in, guys. We are so lucky to be here early. There are millions of people, billions in fact, who are ignoring this asset class. They are maybe watching or reading headlines from mainstream media, which of course they use sensationalism, a lot of clickbait, and they don't give you the full 360 view, the holistic view of this market. Are there risks? Of course, as there are with any investment, but the upside is greater, the potential is greater, right? The fundamentals are legit and here to stay. This disruptive technology is here to stay. So don't read just headlines, go into the details, do your research. And this is why I created this channel, so we can talk about it in this format, right? And be real about it. And I'm not here to kiss any institution's ass or to cover up something. I don't have an agenda like a lot of these big players do. They go on CNBC Fast Money. They put out a narrative, an agenda to essentially push what they're trying to do, whether it be a long or a short, right? We've seen this game, the smoke and mirrors move. So this is why you need to also just do your own research. If whatever I'm telling you here, you go and verify it. And guys, we are just seeing adoption of crypto on all fronts. This is so bullish. Here's the big news. If you are an XRP holder, breaking, Judge Torres grants amici status to John Deaton and Movants and denies motion to intervene in Ripple versus SEC Gov. Now, I apologize at the beginning of the video, I said Sarah Netburn, but this is about Judge Torres. So you may say, well, it says denies motion to intervene, but let me give you the details. This is on its face, you may be like, whoa, denies, but it's actually something good. It's not what we wanted ideally, but this is a big win, guys, and a big loss for the SEC. So attorney Jeremy Hogan gave some color here. He said, congratulations, John Deaton and XRP holders. You now have an official voice in the Ripple versus SEC case. Amicus curiae, if I'm saying that right, which is what the judge granted, status allows you to file an official brief, which the judge will take into account when making her final decision. I like that, guys. We have a seat at the table via John Deaton. This is, once again, groundbreaking because all of this is new and with regards to crypto. And we see people in the XRP community, XRP holders, fighting the good fight, putting out videos, tweeting, sending emails, making phone calls, and we have been sharing content exposing the corruption and conflicts of interest of Jay Clayton and William Hinman. And Gary Gensler is looking like a fool right now. Now, that's not to say everybody at the SEC is bad. Hester Peirce and Elad Roisman, they get what's happening here. They've been pushing for clear crypto regulations, while Gary Gensler is lying through his teeth that there's clarity in the market when there's not. Every crypto company, with the exception maybe Ethereum, who got the free pass, everybody else is like, what is going on? We need clarity. So this is a groundbreaking, guys. This is huge, and it will set the precedence for the rest of the crypto market if Gensler and his cronies try to go after the rest of the crypto market, which he's threatened to do, right? Even Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, Coinbase CEO, called him out on Twitter, like the SEC is acting shady. And we are hoping that Congress steps in and Gensler does not get more power. But this is a big defeat to the SEC, guys. This is great. Now, attorney John Deaton, shout out to him. Go follow him. He has a YouTube channel, Crypto Law TV. He talked about his interview last Friday, which we covered on Fox Business, talking about this lawsuit. And he quoted a user here saying, we're all on TV regarding his appearance, John Deaton's appearance on Fox Business. So, and then he said, we were all granted amicus status today. Guys, this is awesome. As I've been saying, the SEC is going to lose this. That does not mean Ripple doesn't have to pay maybe a fine, which is, whatever. It's probably like a slap on the wrist, but the SEC is not going to be able to rule this as a security and not going to be able to stop Ripple. And as I've stated many times before, once XRP and Ripple get the clarity in the United States, we're going to see a lot of adoption of XRP. And I think a lot of haters are going to have to shut up and they're going to be pretty embarrassed. But, the facts are in front of our face. It's either you pay attention to the facts or you go on with your fairy tales and your emotions, right? And we know there's a lot of tribalism in the market, but I don't care about tribalism. I'm here to make money, and I see XRP as an opportunity to make significant returns, not just because of Ripple, but rather the decentralized nature of the XRP ledger, the adoption by different institutions, so on and so forth, just like Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. So very bullish news, guys. Now, Ripple's Stuart Alderati weighed in on this news. He said, XRP holders have always said that the SEC's lawsuit is a direct attack on them. Now it's official. The court's ruling permits John Deaton to share his meaningful perspective to help the court reach a proper decision. Yet another important and positive development. Brad Garlinghouse, he's funny. He does these one-liners about being a good day. He said, today was another good day. The SEC, once again, loss on their end, and another win for XRP holders, and obviously Ripple as well. Now, Eleanor Tourette of Fox Business, she tweeted the following: "This is a big blow to the SEC and a huge win for the XRP community. Now that we finally have a seat at the table, John Deaton tells me in response to a SDNY judge granting him permission to intervene in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit on behalf of more than 23,000 XRP investors." So bullish, guys. I'm excited for when this thing wraps up. I'm hoping it wraps up in Q4. I think there's a high probability of it happening. And if that, dovetails with the market going up, I think we could see a double-figure XRP price. I honestly believe that. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass or, trying to get views. I honestly believe that. And that's because, look, I have skin in the game. So XRP is my largest holding, guys. You see my portfolio, many of you, and then Bitcoin, my number 2. So I'm here to make money once again. So, F you SEC, F you Gary Gensler for your bullshit lawsuit. And now obviously F you Jay Clayton as well. Okay, Ron Hammond, who is Director of Government Relations at the Blockchain Association, and the author of the Token Taxonomy Act with Warren Davidson. He was a contributor to it. He tweeted the following today: "This week in Congress and crypto, big week for crypto as SEC Chair Gary Gensler testifies tomorrow in the House Financial Services Committee, the HFSC. This will be one of the most crypto-saturated hearings in the committee this year. A quick breakdown of what to expect." So Gensler is going to be in the hot seat again. Let's see if he tries to regurgitate his bullshit talking points, but let me give you the details here. This is Gensler's second time testifying in front of the HFSC as chair of the SEC. However, this is the first hearing that is an oversight hearing of the SEC. The last hearing Gensler testified at was in regards to Robinhood. That means everything the SEC can be, it says that means everything SEC can be discussed. This is going to be big. This is happening tomorrow, my friends. It's going to be very interesting. Maybe he gets called out by more folks in Congress. We saw some folks try to, question him about stable coins and all that. Like, dude, why would you call stable coins security? That's just dumb. So here, Ron continues saying, since the Senate Banking Committee had Gensler in for a hearing last month, House members now have a preview as to how Gensler will respond to various questions. So once again, the same bullshit talking points, they may come from a different angle now to catch him on that. He's going to once again regurgitate his bullshit statements. So for crypto, we saw nothing new because Gensler does a good job sticking to what he has already publicly stated. That doesn't mean members of Congress will not try to put him in a corner or get new information from him. House members have to get creative in their lines of questioning because there are many more members on the committee and no one wants to ask duplicate questions. This means more, oh, wait, let me back up here, guys. I want to make sure I don't reread the, okay. This means more targeted and specific questions. After chatting with a variety of congressional offices, you can expect questions on the following: decentralization, stablecoins, safe harbor. That's Hester Pierce's, or Purse's, I should say, proposal, Bitcoin ETF approval process, DeFi, and the regulation by enforcement approach at the SEC. Regulation by enforcement, the Ripple lawsuit. This is going to be very interesting, my friends. I can't wait to see this. And Ron continues saying here, most of the critical questions on crypto will come from the R side, I guess the Republican side. This is expected as the minority party almost always will attack the opposition, especially a regulator. However, remember, crypto is a bipartisan issue and attacking Gensler too much can backfire. It says here, if Republicans want to work with Democrats on meaningful crypto legislation, which they have been doing in the past, they will need to thread the needle of being critical of Gensler, but also propose solutions that appeal to both sides of the aisle. If crypto turns partisan, no one wins. Absolutely right. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they expose Gary Gensler. And now I know Ron is saying they have to thread lightly, of course. But, you know, it looks like it just keeps coming back to Congress has to step in here, as I've been saying for a while. You guys know, if you've been a subscriber to this channel, I've been saying for a long time, Congress will have to step in here. They need to pass a law like the Token Taxonomy Act or the Securities Clarity Act to get this thing right, guys. So I will have, of course, a recap of this for you tomorrow, and we'll discuss the details and takeaways. Now, check this out. Warsaw-based crypto startup Ramp hits $300 million valuation in Series A raise. I share this news with you guys. I know it's not the sexiest news, but I want you to think about why these people are investing millions and millions into crypto companies, right? And crypto companies only perform well when the price is going up, right? You put the two and two together, they are betting on this asset class. They know what's on the horizon, how early we are, and more adoption is coming. So let me give you some more context. The crypto on-ramp firm has secured $30 million several months after closing its $9 million seed raise. British venture capital firm Balteron Capital is leading the round. So the name of this company, once again, is a crypto startup by the name of Ramp. And we're seeing these people are raising money globally, man. It's amazing. So the crypto on-ramp specialist, which styles itself as the PayPal for crypto, is now valued by investors at $300 million. Now, I just want to share something with you. I interviewed Dan Tapiero, a macro investor, and his fund raised $750 million to invest in crypto. So if you haven't seen that interview, be sure to check it out, link in the description. But once again, the money is coming in. Be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient. Guys, these people who are putting the millions in, they're buying the assets and they're investing in the crypto companies. They know they have to wait a time for a return on investment. So I hope you see this macro level and holistically. Finally, Mara, which is obviously Marathon Digital Holdings, a Bitcoin miner. I interviewed their CEO, Fred Thiel, and I interviewed about 3 months ago. So be sure to check that out as well. Well, check this out, guys. Bitcoin production increased 91% quarter over quarter to 1,252.4 Bitcoin in Q3 2021. Curious to see more highlights? Click on the link below. So these miners are ramping up efforts, guys. And I've been talking about the Bitcoin mining boom in the United States. Everything that happened in China, despite it driving the price down momentarily short term, is good for the long term. It is removing the stigma that, oh, this is controlled by China. See, this is happening. And now the mining is getting more decentralized, is moving to the United States. China is banning it, while the Fed chairman, Jay Powell, is saying, hey, we're not banning anything in the United States. You see how the narrative is changing? That's good for the institutional money that's coming, for the Bitcoin ETF that's going to get approved. Guys, there's so much money to be made here. And I hope that you're not, looking at the price every day and getting worried and depressed. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. zoom out, guys. When in doubt, zoom out. Follow the macro level charts. Look at these things that are happening and the moves that smart money, institutional money are making, and it will give you an indication of what is coming. So all bullish news, guys. I am excited for the future of this market. I'm excited for the remainder of Q4 and where the price will go. And I'm looking for a six-figure Bitcoin and for altcoins to go bananas as a result, because alt season follows Bitcoin's pump. We've seen it before. So what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.